Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Stephen Curry earns big award even amid Golden State Warriors offseason. Stephen Curry is truly a star who has transcended the game itself after years of dominating in the NBA and the countless awards he has won throughout his career. Just recently, though, the four-time champion won big again despite the Dubs' disappointing finish this season. After winning his fourth ring 2 seasons ago, Golden State Warriors' historic shooting night proves Stephen Curry, Dubs are still dangerous, haven't seen any significant runs in the playoffs. The same can be said for the Dubs' regular season this year, one that was filled with so much frustration and disappointments. For starters, only Curry has been effective from the Warriors' core of Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. The former was always marred by controversies and antics he started, while the latter's performance has regressed. There's also Andrew Wiggins, who has failed to improve in recent years, leading Golden State to underwhelm his season. Nevertheless, the Warriors' all-star point guard continued to play at a high level. Throughout 74 games this season, Curry averaged 26.4 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. He shot 45% from the field, 40% from beyond the arc, and 92% from the free throw line. Also, the NBA bestowed the Clutch Player of the Year award on him for his ability to win during a game's final moments. Apart from getting the CPOY from the league, Curry also won big from the Professional Basketball Writers Association. In a tweet posted by their official account on X, the NBA champion was bestowed with the Magic Johnson Award. The said award is given to players who have been cordial and cooperative with members of the media. It is named for Los Angeles Lakers legend Magic Johnson, a player who exemplified the award's primary values. Even though the Dubs had a lost season this year, Curry still managed to get a win for himself. In any case, the all-star guard has proven time and time again how he has surpassed everyone's expectations and came out a winner over the years. Steve Kerr talks future with Warriors, Golden State Valkyries. The opening ceremony for the Paris Olympics is fast approaching. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr will be leading Team USA men's basketball team in Paris this July. But after the Olympics, how long will Kerr be leading the Golden State Warriors? NBC Bay Area's Raj Matai spoke with Kerr about his future with the Warriors and WNBA's new Bay Area team, the Golden State Valkyries. Warriors tried a bombastic trade to join LeBron James and Stephen Curry in the NBA. The world of the NBA was close to experiencing a real turmoil in the hours before the league's trade window closed. According to ESPN, the Golden State Warriors made an unsuccessful attempt to convince the Los Angeles Lakers to consider a trade involving LeBron James. The desire, including a conversation between the franchise owners, was to pair the star with Stephen Curry, his longtime rival. The Warriors were eager to present a package to tempt the Lakers, but they saw a refusal from the other side. The franchise and James were not willing to make the deal. Even at 39 years old, James still proves that he remains at the best level in the NBA, which has entered the Warriors' radar as a great opportunity to revive the franchise's declining dynasty. Golden State owner Joe Lacob reached out to Lakers owner Jeannie Buss to see if James' apparent public frustration could be interpreted as an opening to discuss a trade, sources told ESPN. Buss told Lacob that the Lakers do not want to trade LeBron James, but that he would need to get the answer about how the star felt from Rich Paul, his agent. As owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, Buss has operated with the mindset that she wants her stars to be happy to be with the franchise, which led the businesswoman to consider bringing the Warriors' interest to James' attention, ESPN has learned. If the Lakers wanted to test James' commitment to the team's project, this was a great opportunity. The response came bluntly on the eve of the trade deadline. Rich Paul told Warriors representatives that James had no interest in a trade and wanted to remain a Laker, sources told ESPN. When Mike Dunleavy Jr., general manager of the Warriors, contacted Rob Pelinka from the Lakers hours before the trade deadline, the manager heard the same thing: Los Angeles wanted to keep James. Days earlier, Draymond Green texted Rich Paul, who is also his manager, to help convince James to join him on the Golden State Warriors. The wing/center was a key player in the franchise's move to recruit Kevin Durant years ago. Dunleavy was the second NBA executive to reach out to Rob Pelinka about a potential James trade, sources told ESPN. After seeing the star's cryptic social media post about an hourglass a week before the trade deadline, Philadelphia 76ers president of operations Daryl Morey called to inquire about James' situation but was immediately told that King was not available. The Lakers manager even responded by asking if Joel Embiid was available, sources said. And that ended that brief conversation. This type of bold trade is historically common practice for Morey, who also called the Phoenix Suns and asked about Durant before the deadline. Upon receiving a negative response, Morey inquired about the availability of Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. The conversations between Warriors and Lakers, however, are different because they took place between the team owners, and led Jeanie Buss to inform LeBron James about this interest, once and for all, taking away the proof of the star's commitment to the franchise. The Warriors could try a new move after the NBA playoffs, when James has a player option worth $51.4 million in his contract, which is valid until the 2024-25 season. If James returns to the Lakers, he will likely do so by declining that option and re-signing with Los Angeles on a new deal that would allow him an annual raise. LeBron remains focused on returning after the offseason, sources told ESPN, but there will undoubtedly be many of those same suitors, including Golden State and Philadelphia, emerging to make arguments to convince James otherwise. The Lakers and Warriors were held back at the trade deadline. The Lakers are hopeful about the team's advancement during the upcoming offseason, when they will have 3 first-round draft picks available for trade, sources told ESPN. The Warriors had important negotiations on the market, such as the searches for Alex Caruso, from Chicago, and Kelly Olynyk, from Utah, but they only made one deal to save money by transferring Corey Joseph. LeBron James was outside the courts last Wednesday, 15, and became a fan during the match of Bronny James, the star's son, who was in action during the NBA Draft Combine match. Bronny is still deciding whether to turn pro after one season in college. He agreed to participate in the draft and entered the transfer market on April 5. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of LeBron James? Leave your opinion in the comments.